fancy brand new JK JL. Jesus Christ. Hey, what's up everyone? Joe at Just Jeep It. How's it going? I got a quick video today and I promise to make it quick this time. Simple upgrade cosmetic. We're going to take these JK hood latches, rubbery, kind of been around since probably the day of the TJ, and we're going to replace the JK hood latches with the really sweet looking JL hood latches. Pretty nice, super simple, couple bolts, we'll be done in less than 5 minutes. Let's get started. So you might be asking yourself, why am I replacing my hood latches? The JK hood latches are just fine. They were a little faded, but we could have fixed that. But they were faded, and I really like the look of the JL hood latches. Pretty sweet. Just down in Florida a couple days ago at my brother's wedding, and he has a sweet looking JL, and I love his hood latches, and thought it'd be a pretty simple process to swap them out, and sure enough, the bolt pattern is pretty much the same. So when we go through the install, I'll show you one of the parts that we have to modify, but other than that, no drilling required. So let's get to it. Oh, and the other reason, so number one, aesthetics. I like the way they look. Number two, after this mod, you should be able to fit 35s without a lift. So that's kind of like my next goal. Hood latches equals 35s and no lift. All right, let's get to getting. Okay, so all you're going to need for this job is the actual hood latches themselves, 10mm socket, 1/2" socket, and that's it. All right, so first up, 10mm, take off the top hood mount. Just keep the bolts aside so you don't lose them. That's it. All right, let's clean off the dirt. A little cleaner. All right. The kit I bought didn't have any gaskets go between the surface of the mount and the hood, so I have some neoprene little gasket stuff here. I'm going to make my own gasket, so we'll drill out some holes, cut it around, so now that we'll have a nice little soft mounting area to go against the Jeep. All right, so I'll since it's such a nice day outside, I thought I'd work on top of my trash can instead of my workbench. Besides, anyway, my workbench is covered with stuff and there's no way I can get inside. So use a really sharp knife and just kind of, let's see if these scissors do the job. I think they're just as dull. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Oh, that's way better. Should have used scissors in the first place. All right, you learn something new every day. I slice my finger off, I could use these scissors. Oh. What? How you doing? We're taping, but that's okay.
Yeah, I just ruined.
No, that's okay, because I'll cut some of the stuff out. What's going on?
Just taking Bella off.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Have fun. All right, as you can see, we got a little, I guess you want to call it like a gasket or whatever, goes against the body. I feel a lot better about that. All right, let's get it on the Jeep. All right, let's mount it to the hood. Now, we're not going to tighten it all the way. Just use the same hardware from the original. We'll just cinch it down. I'm going to leave it a little room for adjustment, but half the job's already done. Again, we're going to tighten that once we get a good feeling of where the other one's going to lay. All right, let's do the bottom. Okay, so there's only one bolt that holds the bottom latch, and it's the same with this one and the new one. There's really no good way to get you in there, but I have the 1/2-inch socket on my little, and you kind of got to finagle it in there, and I can see it, and you'll be able to see it too. Once you get at the catch, you should be okay. Like I said, you just got to get it lined up right. There it is. Oop, nope. There we go. You don't want to strip it out either, guys. There we go. Beautiful. You don't have to take anything off. Just got to be patient. And you know, you got to watch this bolt too. If you had little hands in there, it might be a little easier. Maybe get your kid and get your pet. Get in there. Yeah. Come on, don't drop it. Got it. Okay, that's it. So one of the things I did want to show you is these little pins. They're like alignment pins. These on the JK are a little bit narrower than what's on the JL, but that's okay because we still want to use it. And we're also going to put that little neoprene gasket kind of on there. So what we'll do is we'll shave these down a little bit with a file, just so they're just a little bit proud of the surface, just enough to kind of go into the existing holes that are on the fender, but they won't exactly line up, but it'll at least kind of lock it into place. Again, we'll shave them down a little bit and put that neoprene gasket on there, and we should be good to go. But this is gone. Bye-bye. Let's file these down. Just enough to fit into the holes in the existing holes in the hood. All right, let's make that little gasket. Use the scissors to trim it back, cut around it. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. Good to go. Clean off the surface. And we'll just mount the bottom latch. But before I forget, these little holes, again, we have this neoprene gasket on here, so it'll kind of fit in there a little bit. Again, I see no need, or I would not like to drill into that to get those to line up. I really think the risk of drilling in here and getting it prone to rust, it's just not worth it to me. You can drill it out if you want, but I chose not to. We'll just kind of do that. And then just navigate this bolt here. Well, let's do this first. Don't drop it. Come on. Well, at least it's going all the way to the bottom. Sure, I could do something cool with tape and stuff like that, but that's all right. This is harder. Come on. Gotcha. That's it. She's good. Fish the socket through there. Don't go ham sandwich on it yet, right? Because you don't want to. You want to A, leave space for adjustment, and B, you don't want to strip that out, because then you're really in trouble. All right, so let's see how it lines up. All right, let's take a look. Well, that's a wrap on the JK to J. Well, that's a wrap on the JK to JL hood latch swap. Really happy with the way those things turned out. I like the way the JL hood latches look on the JK. Really think it turned out nice. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I'll also update my Amazon store so you guys can take a look. If you want to buy them, go on ahead. That'd be great. But that's it. Hey, Jonathan, down in Florida, nice meeting you over the weekend. If you have any questions, just let my brother know or leave a comment in the comment box. I really appreciate you watching down there, man. Appreciate it. So if you have any questions, anybody, just let me know. Take care of yourselves, take care of your Jeeps, and we'll catch you on the next video. Later.